Why is the bus going into the park? What is really going on, man? Why is the bus going into the parking? Oh, they got it all taped off. Something didn't happen. Something didn't happen. I guess I gotta go to next. I gotta go the Cloverdale way. This is crazy. Look at this shit, man. Something done happened, man. Oh, wow, bruh. Something done happened. Yeah, it's time to go home. It's time to go home right now. Look at this shit, man. You can't make this up, man. Look at this shit. Everybody is taping this. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This shit's crazy, man. Something done happened, bruh. I'm out of here, man.
Pray to God that you will all give us the strength.
Dozens prayed to get through this tragedy.
Trouble is so hard to get out of, but it's easy to get into. Therefore, every day that you wake up, make sure that you make the right decisions and the right choices.
In the wake of teen violence, these are the experienced voices trying desperately to connect.
I'm 63 years old. I've been in prison 36 years. This life ain't for y'all. And you ain't ready for what it is. Today I got to come here and hear everybody talk about my grandson. But I feel like I failed.
The family and friends of two teenagers are in mourning after they were shot near Rainier Beach High School Friday afternoon. A day later, they tried so hard to wipe away the disbelief. But those falling tears represent a tragic reality and lives that are now just memories.
It's hard seeing somebody you know gone, especially when you just seen them like a couple of minutes ago.
Davion Montgomery is one of many processing the loss of two friends.
They're not bad people. They always got love for each one, know how to put a smile on their face. They know how to make everything fun. No matter what time it is, how bad their day is, you can still find happiness in them, no matter what.
Police haven't said what led to the shooting. Those details could come out eventually. But in this moment, it's about being together.
We need to come together so that we can be able to talk about what's going on in our community, in our homes, in our lives, so that we can make better choices, better decisions. Because your life do matter.
Yes, sir.
We can't keep screaming Black Lives Matter and we keep killing each other.
These are the voices saying life
I am.
doesn't
Somebody.
have to be this way.
Police are still looking for the suspect. They have called on the community to come forward with any information that might help track that person down. In Seattle, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
All praise and glory to the Most High and Him alone. G.O.Z. Back in the building. Brother Bears. Shouts out to the brother Zamron the servant. Who's saying he's going to basically talk about what happened yesterday in the neighborhood. People, Israel, we got Yasharahla, we got to do better. Got to do better, man. And I'm going to put a clip on it, you know what I'm saying, in this video. Link is going to be in the description. But it's just sad that, you know, it's a reminder. It's a reminder that, you know, we got to be more aware of our surroundings and how our people need to, man, start loving each other and start hating each other, man. Just for idle things, man. And that plays part of the road, too. These idle things, you know what I'm saying, getting us caught up into hating mystery. But as Yasharahla, you gotta do better, man. Right? What you got?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Because this is how, you know what I'm saying, we already know these are the curses.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. All these curses,
no, all these blessings,
all these curses.
The only reason why I say that, man, because like we as a people, man, we always talk about we're blessed, but man, we steadily, man, facing these curses, man. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Because this is where we dwell amongst each other, man, in these cities that, you know what I'm saying, that are not favored for us, man. Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field. Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in.
When you come within, you know what I'm saying, you come within, you know what I'm saying, within, you know, our dwellings.
And cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And when we go out, man, you know what I'm saying? And then this is the sad part. All we try to do is get by, man, serve the Most High and Him alone, and come back to Him. You know what I'm saying? And then we end up, you know what I'm saying, doing way too much. We get caught up in idle things, man, and then, you know, bad things, bad situations happen, man. And, you know, and condolences going out to that family, man. I hate to see stuff like that, man.
Those families.
That's
Families.
two people. That's crazy. I was bringing my daughter back from school, man, and it was a surprise, man. See, it can happen at any time, man. It can happen at any time, man. We got to be aware of that, man. We got to stop people saying hating each other, man, and come back together as a family, man, as a unit, man, as a nation. What else you got?
Leviticus 26 and 25.
Because these are part of the curses too.
And it shall come to, and I will block it, and I will bring a sword upon you.
See that sword, man? You know, it can mean a weapon. It can mean a weapon, an actual weapon.
That shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. And when ye are gathered together within your cities,
And when you're gathered together in the cities, you know what I'm saying? When you're just trying to get by or coming back from school, or, you know what I'm saying? That would hurt my heart, man, if that would happen to my son. That would hurt my heart if that happened to my daughter. I'd be so, you know how ached I would be, man. You don't know how the families is feeling right now about their kids dying. That's terrible, man. That's a terrible feeling. It's like you feel like you lost a limb or something, man. That's a terrible feeling, man. But read, brother.
and when ye are gathered within your cities, I will send a pestilence among you, and ye shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy.
And we consider ourselves our own enemy, man. We're our own enemy, whether you know it or not, man. Because we think we're better than the next individual, or I don't like him because he's wearing this, or I don't like him because he's, you know what I'm saying, sporting this, or
He believe this.
yeah, you believe this or believe that, you know what I'm saying? Why? And it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. That's part of the curses, man.
Deuteronomy 28:54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil.
Shall be what?
Evil.
Eyes shall be evil, man. When them brothers, man, they didn't even know what their fate was going to be, man. I bet you they weren't waking up, you know what I'm saying, that morning thinking that, you know, their fate would be what happened to them, man. And like I said, that's a sad scenario, man. I would never wish that on anybody, man. Especially my own people, man.
Toward his brother.
Towards his own brother, man. Not towards anybody else, but towards his own brother.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And you know that, like I said, it comes back to, you know what I'm saying, the parents, I know they're grieving right now, man. They're in a numb state right now. They're in disbelief. I know them, you know what I'm saying, them young brothers, you know what I'm saying, they said it. I mean, you can't believe what the news say all the time, but I know it's kind of, you know, somewhat, you know what I'm saying, equivalent. But they're about to graduate. Now they ain't going to be able to go on graduate, you know what I'm saying, on their graduation day, man. They didn't even begin to live their life, and now it's took it just like that. Took it just like that, man.
Leviticus 19:13.
This is what you should do.
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor,
Don't defraud thy neighbor.
neither rob him.
Never rob him.
The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So don't, you know what I'm saying, kill your brother. Don't try to hurt your brother. Don't try to steal from him. Don't do anything that, you know what I'm saying, thus saith God or thus saith Yah tells you not to do.
That thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yah.
You see that? We're supposed to love our people, man. We're supposed to love our people, not be against them.
Hosea 4, verse 1.
This is very important too.
Hear the word of the Almighty,
Of the Almighty, man, Yah,
ye children of Israel.
us as a nation.
For Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
See, because you know what I'm saying, what you know what I'm saying has been going on and us being disobedient.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God.
See, because
in the land.
And then you know we always talk about this too. What's the first thing a person will say when their life is at stake? Oh my God. That's the first thing they run to, but they don't want to know God though until it's too late. You go meet them though, guarantee that.
One way or another.
One way or another, and it's not just to you know say that them, it's to us too. We're gonna have that day. Everybody's gonna have a day, man. Everybody's gonna have that day when we're gonna meet them.
One generation coming,
One generation go. That's just how it works. That's his process.
Verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing.
And what?
By swearing and lying and killing.
See?
And stealing and committing adultery, they bring out the blood that touches blood.
You see that? The blood that touches blood, man. It's defiled, man. You're being defiled, man, when you have that in your heart and you don't even think about the Most High. You just more worried about, oh man, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this and yeah, man, I run this block, and man, you don't really run anything, to be honest. You don't run nothing, man. You might run your mouth a little bit, man, and it might be too much for you to say to get you in it. See, this is madness, man. This is madness, man. It took them that long just to turn around, and then you're gonna go in. How are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, they do whatever the hell they want to do.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. And this is why we gotta, you know what I'm saying, be amongst each other, man. We gotta be amongst each other, man. We have no time to hate each other, man. We don't have no time for that. And most of our people, man, like I said, man, they don't care, man.
Hey, Proverbs 6:16. The 6 things that y'all hate, yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him.
7 are an abomination.
Proud look,
A proud looker,
lying tongue,
a lying tongue,
hands that shed innocent blood,
a what?
hands that shed innocent
Say that
blood.
one more time.
Hands that shed innocent blood.
Hands that shed innocent blood, man. Hands that shed innocent blood.
Heart that devises wicked imaginations. Feet that swift and run into mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that showeth discord among brethren.
And you know, this is what I got to say about that, man. You know, like our people fit that category. Because we do what the heathen tells us to do. Or we go in the way of the heathen. And the Most High, you know what I'm saying, forbids us to do that. And that's why we in the situation we're in right now. Because we don't want to obey or acknowledge the Most High and Him alone.
Right.
We call it idle. This is what I call it. I call it idle play. Because you guys want to, you know what I'm saying, be idolized or be remembered over something that has nothing to do with the Most High, or you want to be, you know what I'm saying, seen amongst your peers so you can be an icon, which is a form of idolatry. This is something that we need to, you know what I'm saying, take heed to. When is this going to stop? When are our people going to, you know what I'm saying, just wake up, man, or be woken? Because it seems like we're asleep right now, man. We're under a spell. We gotta, man, that happened yesterday, man. That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. I wouldn't want that, like I said, man, I got children, man. I understand how, I wouldn't want to understand that feeling, but if it happens, you know what I'm saying, all praise to the Most High, I wouldn't know how to take it, man.
Y'all forbid.
Lord, man, y'all forbid that happens. Seriously, because I don't know how I would be able to act. I wouldn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, respond to it. I wouldn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, I'd be hurt. I'd be crushed. My whole world would be crushed. But I know it happened to the prophets, you know what I'm saying, before us. I know they had to handle, you know what I'm saying, they had to deal with, I know Job had to deal with it in that sense, you know. Right. He was being tested. And this might be a test, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. I hate to say it, but still, condolences goes out to, you know, that family, man. Because I know they're grieving, man, and may, you know what I'm saying, the mercy of, you know what I'm saying, the Most High be upon them, man. And have, they can have, you know what I'm saying, be able to, you know what I'm saying, have peace with themselves. But with that, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High and Him alone. GOZ, the brother, Bez, me, Joshua, the Levite, my daughter behind the, you know what I'm saying, the camera, 99. And shouts out to the brother Zamron, and we're going to say, man, shalom when we out. Shalom.
Well, another protest, man. Another protest. Downtown Seattle, man. All praise to the Most High.
And him alone.